What's up, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we are talking the brand new Pro DNA infamous Reflex Sport Harness.
And why? Who's the best source for harnesses?
That would be lonewolfpaintball.com, of course. So today, Pro DNA releases, well, it's released a couple days ago, but Sport Harness, Reflex. Let's talk about them. 3 different colors. You've got your standard black here, a little Pro DNA action all the way through. You've got your gray Python. I think they're classic. Let's see, helping, good, teams, lose, baby. And over here, it's the olive Python. So I don't think there's anything too fancy on there other than the Pro DNA. But so you've got olive Python, gray Python, and just your standard black. Price point $119.95. What makes this bad boy so special, Mark? Where do you want to start?
Oh, let's take a look at these pod pack, the holders, the pod holders.
The pod holders, that is probably the most, there's 2 things most important to me, but we'll talk about that first. Obviously, the sport harness. You guys can see what's about to happen here. I'm going to throw in some of the biggest pods on the market, and we shall find out what's going to happen here. Let me make sure this is the right side up. Boom, bang. All right, so let's throw in one of the big boy, the Virtue pods. Let's throw those in there. And we're going to take a look at, see what happens as you pull these pods out. They should go down, showing you that they do fit the bigger pods. Obviously the 140 is no problem at all. But as you pull these pods out, everything slims down. You become a smaller target out there on the field, a slimmer profile. So as you guys are using pods, you're shooting, pulling pods out of your pack, you're becoming lower, especially important for the front guys on the Dorito side, and most importantly for the snake players. You don't want that big old hump of pods, your pod pack sticking up over the snake beam. So as you guys are unloading and using your pods, tossing them off to the side, your profile becomes a lot smaller. Everything slims down here. So good job of them. I really, really like that. This harness does hold up to 11 pods with all of these side straps that you guys can carry, the ones in the middle too. So you got your 4 main and then a bunch of extras on the outside. Let's talk about the inside and the actual strap harness itself. So I like that. See the Pro DNA. They're always good at branding out there. So Pro DNA, nice little rubber pull patch here. And I believe this harness has 3. It's one of the best out there for the anti-bounce. When you guys are fully loaded with paint, this thing is not going to move around on you. I believe it has 3 straps. Dive in. So that's the first set. That's going to be the second set, and yes, it does have 3. So it's got 3 different belt systems on here. So when you guys got this pack loaded full of paint, this thing is not going to be jumping around on you like an old pod pack would, or some of the other ones that only have just 1 single strap. So Infamous coming out with 3 different straps on there to keep it nice and tight. Fully adjustable. You can see how stretchy this is. So even if you are a bigger dude, even around the waist of 40 or even 42, you can get this around on you. So it does plenty of stretch there. Does have the ventilated mesh backing here and there, and then all throughout the back. And then also, it's got a nice little pad here. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy, but still it is padded here in the back to offer you a little lumbar support. So this is the brand new infamous Reflex Sport Harness. It's got a lot of nice features. Like I said, they retail around 120 bucks. Fits the bigger dudes. The profile on this thing as you pull your pods out, that's really, really cool. I think they did a great job with that. But a lot of people want to know, what's the difference between the Sport versus the other Reflex that they have? So obviously I just talked to you about this bad boy.
Wait,
what do you want?
Is there any customization option?
Oh, that's right, Mark. I'm not a patch guy, so I forgot about the patches, but on each side, you do have, if you want your team, your player number, whatever you guys want, there's Velcro here. And also on the other side, so if you guys have, like I said, your team, your number, whatever you guys want, you can customize it with the patches. Good call, Mark. Good call.
You can put your phone number and call me for a good time on there.
You could do whatever you want. That's okay.
You gotta advertise.
All right, Mark. Okay. All right, so this is the original Pro DNA Reflex harness. As you guys can see, when you pull your pods out of this bad boy, these aren't slimming down. They're not gonna go anywhere. Still a great pod pack. I like it, super durable. And this one does have Mark's favorite. It does have the patch spots. So if you want to put your phone number on there and then like kiss me later over here, something like that, you can figure that out. But obviously this one is not meant to be the sport. It's not, nothing's going to slim down here compared to that one. Let's talk about the belt system and see if it's the same. Hold on. 1, 2. It is. It does have also the triple layer strap system as well. And it looks like the back is very, very similar. Mesh ventilation, get hot and sweaty, same exact back padding. So I believe, obviously they change up the front on the Reflex harness. That's why they call it the sport version. So you'll notice the patches on the sport are now on the sides compared to actually on the pod holder itself. And then the other biggest difference is, like I said, these aren't going to collapse. These are solid and staying where they are. So the sport is going to be for you guys, the front guys out there, if you want a slimmer profile as your pods are being tossed off to the side. So check them both out at the best source. You guys know the drill, lomopaintball.com.
See ya, go be infamous.